and his name is Roy, and I want to say, Roy, thank you for saving my life.
This could have been a lot worse, but thank God it wasn't. How are you guys all doing? I'm Ty Smith. Welcome to the channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to view my content. Make sure that if you like my content and you want to see more of it, that you hit this like button. It will consistently keep my content recommended to you, while also help push the YouTube videos out there in the YouTube algorithm. So appreciate that. Don't forget, folks, to double check and make sure that you still are subscribed to the channel, because people are being unsubscribed mysteriously. All right, so guys, I want to give you all an update because you guys all know, because I have some relatives, some friends, family down in the Tampa Bay area that were going to be directly impacted by Hurricane Milton, which, don't get me wrong, it caused devastation. But as far as Danberg, Brian, and Lisa, who y'all heard me extensively say their names throughout every time I pretty much was reporting on this hurricane coming through, they're okay. They're all alive. They did lose power, and they did have a generator. So as of right now, they are doing good, but there definitely is a lot of devastation that's through the Bay Area. The surges did come in, not as high as what they anticipated it to be, which I'm so thankful of that. Thank God of that. But on top of that, folks, I just like to hear that there are good people out there who are already ready to go, ready to jump in, ready to help out, just like the person you're going to hear in this story.
Steve Harrigan is back live in Tampa. We saw him there throughout much of yesterday. The danger's not over, Steve. You know, that storm came in a way where it was pushing the water from the Bay of Tampa out to sea, and you got to think maybe they got lucky. But with the sun up right now, what do you have today?
I think they did get lucky, but roads like this are still 2 or 3 feet underwater. We've seen some SUVs and some pickup trucks make their way through here, but you can see just how difficult it is to get around different parts of this area. There were more than 15 water rescues in Tampa itself overnight, and most of this was from rain, not from a storm surge. We got at least 12 inches of rain. That created some flooding, and for some people, the way that water rose, the quickness of it, really took some, like this woman, by surprise.
I just started walking because my girlfriend lives about 4 blocks from there, and I thought I could make it. And as I go about a block, the water comes up to here, and I'm falling down, and I'm yelling, and a gentleman comes out of his house. He pulls me in, and he says, "Get in here." He had no idea who I was, and his name is Roy, and I want to say, Roy, thank you for saving my life, because I almost died.
A lot of close calls and emotion from this storm. It was not just first responders and 9,000 National Guard, but also some civilians jumping in as well. Some people just walking through the water, carrying on with their business. That gasoline station could be shut down for a while. Gas has really been the problem. That's what people are talking about. More than 1,000 stations shut down. A lot of people panic buying before the storm. Bill, back to you.
Steve, how far are you from the water of the bay or the ocean itself from your location?
We're about 2 miles inland right now in South Tampa.
Wow.
So really, this is inland flooding from the rain.
Wow, that's remarkable there. Steve, thank you.
Now, wasn't that beautiful? That was absolutely beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. For that man, whoever Roy is, Roy, sir, thank you for saving this woman's life. You are a real hero. I'm glad that we're not going to have to find out that there's some story of this woman being found unalived or anything like that. I'm so glad you were able to swoop in and help this woman. Glad to hear stories like that, folks. Roy is a complete hero, and I hope you guys actually leave Roy a comment in here, because he may see this video, he may not, but I would like for you guys to leave a comment down there thanking him. And, like, you know, y'all, this is what we're supposed to be about right here. It doesn't matter if this person is on the right or the left. It does not matter. And what I mean by that, it doesn't matter if this person was a Republican or a Democrat, right? He saved her life. And this is what I tell people: put that political stuff aside and worry about human lives, in which somebody has a hard time doing that right now, because she's trying to get herself up in the poll numbers by injecting herself into stuff that has nothing to do with her. Who? Cackling Kamala Harris. Yes, she tried to throw herself in here like she's trying to get a hold of Desantis and do all this stuff and da-da-da-da-da. Knowing good and dang on well she wasn't. And Desantis completely called her BS out and put it right back in her face, trying to make it about her, and he called her out on it.
She has no role in this process. And I've been dealing with these storms in Florida under both Trump and Biden. Neither of them ever politicized it. And in fact, all the storms I've dealt with under this administration, although I've worked well with the president, she has never called in Florida. She has never offered any support. So what she's doing is she's trying to inject herself into this because of her political campaign. So as the governor here who's leading this, I don't have time for those games. I don't care about her campaign. Obviously, I'm not a supporter of hers, but she has no role in this process. And so I'm working with the people I need to be working with. We're leveraging the resources I need to be leveraging. And for her to try to say that my focus should be on catering to her rather than worrying about my own people just shows she doesn't understand what it means to respond to these natural disasters.
See what I'm saying? What does this have to do with her? Nothing at all. And he said it numerous of times. I don't sit there and deal with the VPs. When have you ever been involved in this? When have you ever even shown an interest in this over the past some odd to 4 years when hurricanes have hit or even tropical depressions have caused any damage? When have you been involved in doing anything like this? Now you want to try to insert yourself in this because you're trying to make a political move. Goes to show, folks, and it does not matter. They do not care about you and your lives anyway. Ask the people that's getting that $750 denied. Yeah. Ask people like that who got the denial of the $750 and being told they're getting $300, like the mayor of this city.
Has anybody been here to help you? Because this is the big question. Sean just played a clip of President Biden saying that you all are getting everything you need.
What is FEMA?
Right.
I mean, it's literally, what is FEMA? So my daughter, whose house got completely wiped out, she has no flood insurance, meets with a FEMA person, applies for everything she gets, doesn't get the $750 that Kamala says that she's supposed to get, gets approved for $300 for personal items. What is that going to do? That's literally what she got. Her entire first floor is wiped out. We hauled everything off. It's gone. So what is FEMA? And being a mayor,
so they didn't even give her the full $750.
They didn't even give her $750. Denied the $750.
They gave her $300.
They gave her $300.
But with things like this happening, folks, it's just going to be, well, FEMA this and FEMA that and FEMA this. You know what? Y'all, make sure y'all watch the next video that I will be doing in regards to FEMA. But before I even get to that and leave this thing off, make sure you hit the like button and leave a comment if you don't mind. If you want to see the next video that I'm going to be doing, which is going to be having something to do with FEMA, is going to be up there because I'm calling them out. And anything that I do as a mix up or a variety on here will be right down here. Let's see this, folks. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.